So what we're witnessing right now is a big redistribution in crypto. We're seeing assets move from the hands of the impatient to the hands of the patient, and it's looking like it may just about be concluded. Now, this isn't a guarantee or financial advice or anything like that, but a good sign that this is taking place for SHIB is that Shiba Inu trillionaires are in fact returning. And I want to show you guys a couple very important things that are happening for SHIB. This is why SHIB has been such a great performer as of late and why it has real potential as the market calms down and tries to take its next leg. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated, anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So looking at Shiba Inu, yes, yesterday was a red day. Today has started off a little bit on a red note, but we're kind of even keel across the crypto market. Most things within basically 1% from the to the downside to 3% to the upside. It's just kind of a chop day. It's low volume. We're trying to get some direction set by BTC, some direction set by Ethereum. And again, guys, one of the big reasons that SHIB hasn't really done a whole lot is ETH is just kind of looking like trash. Okay, I don't mean to keep beating up on ETH, but we're again still trying to see ETH show some resilience in this range. Now, it did set up a little bit higher floor than what we experienced obviously back here on March 11th. So again, hopefully that continues to be the case. But what we are seeing Shiba Inu do is basically sit right on this ledge right here, this strong bounce zone. And this is a great spot for SHIB to be, frankly. It does like to bounce out of these ranges. It did it back here in the very first part of March. It did it back here again, obviously, around the 22nd or so of March. So, excuse me. This could be where Shiba Inu is prepping and loading up for a next attempted move to the upside. Now, again, nobody knows what's going to happen for sure. We got to watch this 20-day moving average, our make or break moment didn't end up holding up. Of course, we did end up breaching through this, and it has nothing to do with SHIB. It has to do with the weakness in the crypto market. We need, again, BTCs to start showing some level of resilience right now. Like I talked about in my earlier ADA video, it's testing the middle of its trend right here, which is actually a great spot for it to be heading into this week. And then basically April 2nd is going to be the big question day. Is this excuse me, is this uncertainty already baked into price, or do we have a little bit more? Could this be a moment where a lot of people get caught in the crypto market trying to play games and trying to be smarter than everybody else? And the answer is it very well could be. That's why we saw the two prior announcements surrounding tariffs actually pump the market versus this last one dumping the market. Okay, so that's basically the big thing we got to watch for. Now, a couple important fundamental things for Shiba Inu. We have actually been seeing Shiba Inu trillionaires return. So in the earlier part of March, what we saw was these addresses fall off. Okay, we saw us drop from 1 to 10 trillion Shiba Inu holders at 49 addresses and 100 billion to 1 trillion SHIB holding addresses of 619, dropped down to some lower levels. We actually dropped down to a 47. In terms of the 1 to 10 trillion SHIB holders, we saw these overall addresses that hold between 100 billion to 1 trillion SHIB drop to 602. So pretty deep drop off there. Now start to go back on the rise, back up to 49 addresses holding between 1 to 10 trillion Shiba Inu and 604 addresses holding between 100 billion to 1 trillion SHIB. Now, that might not seem like huge changes, and you're right, it's not huge changes. But what we've seen from an overall holding status is we've seen a couple trillion Shiba Inu added by these groups. This is a great sign. So the incredibly large holders, the incredibly long-minded holders of Shiba Inu are very much adding SHIB right now. What we have also seen is the smaller amount of holders, those holding anywhere between 0 SHIB all the way up to about 100 million SHIB, have been heavily on the accumulation. Those addresses have been rising for a very long period of time. The ground-rooted fundamental holders of SHIB, the very small holders, they are a huge part of Shiba Inu's success. And they continue to show resilience. They continue to show strength. Even if they're not adding a huge amount of SHIB, it is growing the community. It is making its footprint larger and louder than ever. And that's exactly what SHIB needs as we go through this market cycle. So those addresses have been continuing to accumulate as well. And really what we need to catch up is the middle group. The middle group is where the biggest shuffle is taking place. Those are the addresses that haven't really recovered yet. Those are the ones that have dropped off more significantly. And the reason why is that's, again, where you get a lot of the retail that thinks that they're smarter than the market. They don't have as much conviction. Some of those are the speculators, so they bounce from asset to asset to asset. And what we did, in fact, start to see is as SHIB started to go on this pump, over the past month or so, especially since March 11th or so, we saw a lot of those speculators start to step back in and ride this wave with Shiba Inu. So what we need, again, is just that shift to continue taking place. We need to see the convicted holders of Shiba Inu on the rise. We need to see those holders adding. And it is taking place right now. So again, we're just either waiting for a tipping point where SHIB just decides to break out on its own once again, which it can in fact do, which we saw over the course of March a couple times, or we need the overall market to start going on a bigger, broader pump. Now, again, we're about to close March on just an ugly note across the crypto market. I'm not going to say that SHIB has had a good time, because SHIB has had a red month just like basically everything else. But April is where there is, again, opportunity. We've gotten a lot of this tariff information out of the way. The macro data has been coming back better, all right? And we're now on a path again towards the conclusion of quantitative tightening. We are on a path towards interest rate decreases. From a macro standpoint, things are headed in the right direction. Tariffs, who knows what's going to happen there, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. You can only hold the crypto market back so long. There are only so many people that are willing to sell. Me personally, haven't been anywhere close to the sell button during this time, because I understand what's taking place in the crypto market. It's why I try to lay it out in these videos and understand that eventually this shift is going to end and the market will start taking some legs once again. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.